Thank you for joining me on this special video broadcast. My name is Oladipupo Clement. There are three major reasons people buy land, particularly in Nigeria. One, because they want to build. For obvious reasons, nobody builds on water, nobody builds in the sky. And even if you build on water, you still have to create a fresh base, all right? So people buy to build. Number two, people buy to keep, all right? People buy to keep as a container of value. And this is laudable, this is smart. And that's what we actually call land banking. It's simply a way to keep your money in the purchase of land rather than keeping it in the bank to wear out through inflation. And the reason this is so important is because the most valuable asset on planet Earth is Earth in itself. So keeping money in landed properties is a very smart way for hedging against devaluation, hedging against inflation. Okay, number three reason people buy land is with the intention to sell later. And if your intention is to sell later, you certainly have to keep safely for a certain period of time. And this is what makes this video very, very essential. So I want to show you the three secrets that you must embrace if you must protect your land banking ventures. Number one is documentation. Number two is possession. And number three is occupation. All right. When we say documentation, we mean what conveys ownership, what transfers ownership to you is the documents you have. Principally, it's going to be the survey. That's what will cut across all other titles, including your deed of assignment and then the CFO, if that's what you get, if you're buying from the primary market. But if you're buying from the secondary market, most likely that property already has a CFO. And so what you will end up getting is what they typically call governor's consent, even though it's just basically a registered deed of assignment, pretty much. And then once you are done with documentation, the next important thing is to take possession, actual physical possession of that land. Now listen to me, if you are buying in Nigeria, I don't care wherever you are coming from, anywhere in the world, if you are buying in Nigeria, you must ensure you take actual physical possession. Whether you are buying from a community, whether you are buying from a family, whether you are buying from a company, all right? It's important that you take actual physical possession. When we say possession, what do we really mean? We mean that you fenced your land out, protect the territory, you protect the boundary of that parcel of land. Now, this is very, very important in protecting your land banking venture. So even if you are buying with the intention to sell in another 10 years, make sure that is done and you get it. That's what we mean by taking actual physical possession. Number three is occupation. Now, because Nigeria is quite a very tricky environment, so no matter the effort you have made, you still need to ensure that there's footprints of people on that parcel of land. And so one thing you could do, there are about 25 different things you can do with vacant land, but this video is not dedicated to that. But let me say this important thing you need to do is you can hire someone who can use that same land for horticulture, agriculture, or you can use it for mechanic village or whatever. You just ensure that there's presence on that land. Now, those will be your eyes and your ears on that parcel of land. Now that's very, very important. For those who have done land banking for 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, this is one step they take. All right. So if you are considering land banking along with your friends, with your families, with your neighbors, this is one key step you need to do. And this reputable companies would go a long way in helping you. So you want to know more on land banking or you want to scale your land banking venture, particularly in Nigeria, then click the link in the description to know more. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye for now.